Welcome to Honor. Become part of our ranks and battle alongside of us.
Now it's time to get started with our meeting, and can I get a big hailstorm? That's great. How are you guys doing tonight?
Outstanding.
We have a new baby bee in the house. Jason Kelpley has a new daughter. Her name is Emma Rose, 6 pounds 4 ounces. Her picture's up on the Meet the Swarmers. Go check it out. She's adorable. She's already got daddy trained. He said she doesn't cry very often, and when she does, if you pick her up, she stops. So. Alright, well, let's go over our announcements. I'm going to go ahead and paste some links in the chat box for you. We'll talk about our community activities first. Now, we do have a lot of community activities here because, even though we are different chapters, we're all pages in the same book. We're all one big family, and it's kind of like having a family get-together, family dinner where everybody gets together under the same roof, around the same table to get to know each other and form bonds. We do the same thing in this community. We have social activities on a community level, and I happen to have the privilege of planning quite a few of them. First link I'm sharing with you is to the Texas Swarm Meetup. We have several members from our chapter who will be attending, and no, you don't have to live in Texas to attend. We've got some people flying in from Pennsylvania, Florida, California. So I'd love for everybody who can come to be there. It's going to be a great time. We are going to Comic-Con on Saturday, which coincidentally is also my birthday, and then we'll be having a party that night. Sunday, I think we're going to Six Flags. We're probably going to go to the IMAX theater while we're there and see the new Godzilla movie. Got a lot of fun stuff going on. So everybody that can come, please plan on attending the Texas Swarm Meetup. We've already got a house that's beautiful that we're going to be staying at, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Next link. Swarmer of the Month. You do have to be a soldier bee in order to vote, but that's just more incentive to get people to reach that rank, because it is a minimum rank. We like to have everyone reach within a reasonable amount of time. It's a core guild member. But do vote if you're able to. Vote for Swarmer of the Month. Sometimes it's someone in the whole community, and other times it's just a certain chapter. So it'll say on the voting thread. That's voting on a community level. We also have something going for World v. World and VP, but I'll let Bashi tell you more about that later. The next link is for our next community-wide karaoke event, which will be held Saturday, May 31st at 5 p.m. PST. This time it will also be a global meeting where we will have community news within Preventum, as well as chapter updates from all the chapter leads, followed by the contest portion of the event. There is a poll there, so please vote for the theme that you would like for us to have for the contest. After everyone has participated in the contest that chooses to, after that we will have an open mic night for the rest of the evening. And during the open mic portion, there is no theme. Everybody can just sing whatever they want, as long as it does go on with the Swarm language policy. So just keep in mind, you can just sing as many songs as you like, whatever theme you want, and we'll just have a great time. Even if you don't sing, feel free to come on out and support those who are. Next link is to our orientation clinic thread. The next orientation clinic will be held Sunday, May 4th at 10 a.m. Pacific. Now, the orientation clinic is also something for soldier bees and up. This is for anyone interested in learning more about orientations. And if you're not able to attend at that time, there is an audio archive there. Every single orientation clinic we've had, I've recorded and posted it there for you. So there's more than a year's worth of clinics that you can just listen to at your convenience. I do alternate now, the orientation clinic 1 month, and the next month recruitment clinic. We just began that last month. Now, while the orientation clinic is just for soldier bees and up, the recruitment clinic is for worker bees and up. So you can check that out. There's a link. The recording to the last one's there. Really exciting thing, and not only is it great to come and hear tips from other people about recruiting, but you can share your ideas as well. Events that are advertised by the chapter hosting them for that particular month, and what that is each month we get together so that the veterans of the swarm, those members who've been here for over 4 years and up, they can hang out in the channel with some of the newer members so they can get to know them. And each, like I said, each month a different chapter hosts the Veteran Day event, so that's really fun, and those will be advertised by the whichever chapter is scheduled to host it that month, and we'll go hang out with them for about an hour or so. So that is all of the general announcements I had. Does anybody have any questions about any of the community announcements? There are some fun and games going on that I don't want you to miss out on, and some of them are on the forum, some are in the game.
Good. They pay good gold. I've been doing them.
Yes, and not only are they fun, but like he said, they are profitable. You get gold for winning them. Yeah, one of them is Cinder Scavenger Hunt. They say that one man's junk is another man's treasure. You can actually turn your junk into gold. Each week there will be a different list of odds and ends to save and screenshot before you sell them. The winner walks away with a cool 2 gold, so check out Cinder's post in the Broken Blade Tavern. The other is a revival of the ever-popular Where's Crew game. Azure and Nyland have teamed up to bring back this exciting game by popular demand. Each week they'll post a photo that's taken in some beautiful location in Tyria. Your quest is to find that spot in the photo and take a picture of your character in as close to the same pose as the one in the picture, and then post it on the forum. The winner of that contest also receives cold cash in the sum of 2 gold. Don't forget to check out the event lineup. There are great activities in every area of the game each week for all of our members. That's the benefit of being, part of a large active community. We need everyone to be aware of the events and to support them with their participation. That's one of our laws: participate and contribute. To help bring attention to the event lineup, I now post a trivia question somewhere in there. It's hidden either in the text or in the picture, and the first person to copy it and post it as a reply with the correct answer each week gets 2 gold. So there's potential to get 6 gold each week just from reading the forum, and just think of all the fun you'll have, and it's priceless, the information that's there. Now, in game fun, we've got lots of exciting activities each week as well, including hide and seek with Bashi every Wednesday before the guild missions. So get there early and you could win 5 gold. It does help when we have our meetings out in different public places, because it brings awareness to the fact that we are an active guild and that we are organized. This is something else that Bluethaze is going to bring up later about recruitment, but one of the things that we'll be talking about is if you've ever read the critical info section, you'll see that there is an option to guest people who are not members in Vent. There's a process we do to do that, but that's one of the things that I've talked to the KBKs about this week to take advantage of. If we have someone who's possibly interested, we can go ahead and give them the guest info for Vent, bring them in and let them hang out with us for a little bit and see what we're all about. One other thing on the forum, if you would like a signature tag like mine, just send me a PM and let me know, and I'll send you one back. I'll be happy to make one for anybody. Whenever we have new content, I always make a new SIG tag. I try to make them for anybody that wants them, so just let me know. And that's all I have for the opening announcements. And Agatha's not here, so I'll just go ahead and let you know about the lottery. There's a post on the forum about the lottery that he does each week. The tickets are 40 silver each. You send them to him in game in the mail, and he will enter you for each 40 silver one time. And there's some cool prizes there. This does benefit our guild bank, help support us. I think we made 12 gold, 15 gold last week. So it's a good way to help support the guild and also have a chance to win some very nice prizes. So don't forget about the lottery. Agatha also usually talks about tripod. Do not forget about tripod participation. It's something we all agreed to when you join this forum. It is forum, event, and in-game participation. And we do have a rule that whenever you are in game, you do have to be logged in event. Doesn't matter what chapter you're in. If you're in game, you have to be in event. Now that's not to say you have to be chatting 24/7. We do have a Guild Wars 2 quiet questing channel. If you need a channel where everything's muted, you can hop in there and still be, in compliance with our rules. So don't forget about the quiet questing channel. And be in event, participate in game. That goes back to the event lineup and on the forum. So any questions about any of the announcements, the lottery, or the tripod? And for those of you who just got here, we do have the chat box open in Vent. So you can always type /raise if you have a question. Yeah, as Bashi mentioned, there's hide and seek with Bashi on Tuesdays. Actually, before the farming run, I said Wednesday, and that was incorrect. I apologize. It's on Tuesdays before the farming run, and that can net you 5 gold in game. Alright, if nobody has any questions, then I'm going to go ahead and pass the mic to Lutheus. He's our herald, and he's going to talk to you about recruitment.
Can I get a hail swarm?
Hail.
Hey, welcome friends, welcome. Thanks for coming out tonight. Yeah, we mention recruiting every week. It is the lifeblood of every chapter. We must all do our part to bring in other members, because if we're not growing, we're dying. So get out there, recruit. It doesn't take much. I mean, you can just team up with somebody, do a mission, get to know them, and talk to them that way. It's very helpful and friendly. And also we have the recruitment guide and the video, so spread the word and get out there and recruit. We can't just do it with one person, okay? Let's do it.
Thanks with this. And like I said, guys, if you want to bring somebody in, vent, and guest them, you're welcome to do so. Just let us know. The rules for that are that you have to put a comment next to your name in vent and say that you're guesting that person, and that means you're responsible for making sure that they follow the language policy and everything. And just tell a KBK, any KBK, doesn't have to be in this chapter. But whenever they log in with the guest password, which is tripod, then we'll just move them into the channel that you're in. And they can hang out with you and see what it's like. We've got Nylan. He is our Vice Herald of Media and or Media Manager. He's going to talk about some of the projects that he's got in the works. Nylan, you're up.
Thank you. Hail Swarm. As many of you know, I've got my Killer Bee quest going. I've completed the minimum number of orientations, but it's fun, so hopefully I'll do some more. My quest is several parts. One is to put together a video, and lots of clips of those videos have come together, so we're close to getting that video put out. Excuse me, I'll have 2 videos out tonight that don't relate specifically to that unless I want to count it, but I just put them up there. They'll come up on YouTube probably in a day or two. The other thing, and this was actually what I want to do, is I want to get a chapter-wide, everyone who has a character photo for all of us. And some people, of course, are playing other games, so if you know who those people are, by all means, invite them over. I'd like to do it after the meeting next Saturday, and we'll organize where we put everyone once we figure out where the meeting's going to be. So then my third item is that, of course, you know we do Where's Nizer, which is Nylan and Ezra put together, and we do have a winner from 2 weeks ago. We didn't have a run last week because of the karaoke night, and that winner was Memorion. So Memorion, would you like to tell us where Nizer was?
Very nice. I found it, I think it was up by the toppled wall north of the Ascalonian catacombs.
That's correct. And for that, you'll receive 2 gold courtesy of the Swarm. And we will, he actually then found a fantastic spot for another photo, and that photo will get posted after the meeting for you all to run and figure out where it's at. As is the case with all of these locations, they are easy to get to, even for a low level. That does not mean they're in a main city or close to a main city gate. But all of them are safe to run to and find. So I hope that this next one will be a little more challenging, since some of our knights and killer bees found them in like 30 seconds. And I thought that was funny. But, we ought to expect them to, right? So this one should be hopefully a little more challenging. Same rules apply, where the first 2 days are for soldier bees and below. And so I'll post when the killer bees and above can post their photo. And that's all I have. I'll turn it back over to Fate.
Thank you, Nylan. At this time, Dead Man normally gives the update on PvE, but he did send me a note a few days ago. He's got a different schedule at work right now, where he's working a 12-hour shift in the evening. So for a certain amount of time he won't be able to be here, and then after that set's over, then he'll be back. So we're just kind of working with his schedule right now. We'll probably be having some other KBKs fill in, or even Soldier Bees fill in to lead some of his story mode dungeons throughout the week. So if you're interested in doing that, let me know. But one of the things he does do is lead story mode dungeons each week, about 3 of them, to help people get all their story modes done, so they'll have access to the dungeons, and also it helps out with people getting their Dungeon Lord title. So that's something to look forward to. Right now, as far as PvE news, you know, we've had the big patch and everything, and we're kind of taking a break right now. Some of you who are new, that's you know, a good time to really start playing, because our next story arc involving you know, Scarlet Briar and the ley lines and the dragons and everything, that has not started yet. The new one has not started, so we're kind of in a pause mode right now as far as the living story goes. Once that kicks back in, it's going to ramp things up in PvE. Right now, they're just giving everybody a chance to get used to the new feature pack and all that, and the wardrobe system and all the upgrades that they just gave us. So that's mainly what's going on in PvE right now. Of course, there are also the integrations with PvP, such as doing PvP tracks to unlock gear, instead of actually just having to run the dungeons to earn the tokens to get the armor for each dungeon. There are different tracks in PvP you can do now, so it's really interesting the way they're integrating things in the game. And that way, you know, if you prefer doing PvP, you can do that instead and still get the same gear. So it's pretty cool. Alright, and at this time, I'm going to go ahead and pass the microphone to Bashi, and he's going to talk to us about Worldly World and SPVP. Bashi, you're up.
Hail Swarm.
Hail Swarm.
Hail Swarm. Hail Swarm.
Okay, don't forget, everyone, tomorrow at 4 PST, we're going to have our single elimination tournament, or SPVP tournament, in the arena at 4 o'clock, and it'll be single elimination, and So tomorrow, sometime during the day, between then and 4, get out there and try some builds with people and come on out at 4 o'clock.
Can't wait.
Who is the current champion to beat?
Corred.
Still.
Okay, and WVW Season 2 is well underway. You got until the 28th to complete the meta achievement. At which time, if you complete it, you'll get tickets for some good stuff.
Exactly.
From Guild Wars 2.
The skins are amazing.
Also, don't forget to vote for your WVW. This is for someone that goes out in WVW all the time. All fields must be filled out to count. It's real simple. It's your name, person you're voting for, etc., and the why. So if you do need any help out in WVW to get your meta done, let me know. We'll see if we can't help you, because there's some in there that you gotta bust bridges, you gotta build 10 bridges, you gotta bust 10 bridges, and then you gotta dump 200 supply out there somewhere. So it is quite. You just gotta keep working at it a little bit every day. So, other than that, any questions?
I have a question.
Ask.
You guys seem to really have fun with the Asura Night. We had a few people come out for Char Night as well. We're doing this at on Monday evenings around 5:30. We can continue that, just alternating Asura and Char if you like, or if you want to, we could add the Norn and the Sylvari and just do it one race per week each month. So what do you guys think? Do you want to just alternate Char and Asura, or do you want to add the Sylvari and the Norn? Alright, we can do that then. So like the first one will be Asura, the next week it'll be Char, the next week it'll be Norn, the next week it'll be Sylvari, and then if we have a 5th week in the month, it can be Human Night. But other than that, we'll just alternate those. So every Monday it'll be a different race night. In World v World, we usually go out into the heart of the the edge of the mist. We're doing that right now because we're working on getting those achievements Bashi was talking about, and it's a lot easier to do it together. But we don't always have to do that. We can do other stuff too. And while we're out doing it, we usually get a synchronized dance going, and Nylan videos that for our the project that he's working on. So this coming Monday then, we'll make it Norn Night, and then the week after that, Monday, it'll be Sylvari Night.
And that's all I have. I'll pass it back to you, Faith.
Alright, thank you. Alright, let's see, what do we have up next? Azure, if you'd like to talk about Reapers and Stingers, you'll be up next, and then you can pass to Lutheus for promotions.
Woohoo! Promotions! Be right back.
Yeah. Alright, Hail Swarm.
Hail.
Hail Swarm!
Awesome. Alright guys, in association with PvP and World v World, we have the Reaper and Stinger division of the Swarm. That is a community-wide branch of the PvP side of things. Traditionally, Stingers are a recon and infiltration squad, and the Reapers are an AoE strike team. We've kind of put them together a little bit for the Guild Wars 2 chapter, just because they're all classes pretty much can thrive in any position, or in any specialty. So what we're doing is we have on Thursday nights, we have Reaper and Stinger practices, and we go out there and we kind of work on ways that we can be pretty deadly out in World v World or in PvP, whatever the case is. And we're looking for people to come out with us, and anybody who wants to be involved in that aspect of World v World or PvP. All you got to do is just get in touch with me if you're interested. If I'm not around, anybody who helps run World v World or PvP can help with that. You know, Bashi is always out in World v World, so you can always talk to him as well. We'll get you set up if you want to learn more about it. Some of the stuff that we're looking into working on in the coming future is utilizing combo fields and blast finishers, using those to our advantage to really to take advantage of situations, you know, where we're outmanned or we're trying to take a point of interest, and really just utilizing the skills that we have in our skill set and making the most of them. So if you are interested, again, Thursday nights is when we operate. You know, we're always out there in World v World, PvP. You're always welcome to join us, but those are the nights that we, you know, we really practice what we've been working on, and those are the nights that we try and dedicate to Reaper and Stinger. So if you're interested, let us know. Come out and join us, ask any questions, and we'll be able to get you set up and answer any questions you have. Hailstorm.
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 Thank you, Azure.
Absolutely.
Alright, can I get a hailstorm?
Hailstorm.
That's what I like. Okay. We got new joins for this. He joined. His name is Daya. He signed up with us on the 21st of April. So let's give him a big hailstorm and welcome. Welcome, Daya. Okay, running along those same lines. He is also our newest promotion, the Worker Bee. Congratulations, Daya! Welcome to Swarm as a full member.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Thank you very much.
Also in the lineup, we got a couple Worker Bees that are eligible for their Soldier Bee Test of Knowledge. We got Asen. He did the total guild requirements on the premises, and he also has 21 posts. And also we welcome Wyland Melnock. He has 20 posts, so get with us or whenever you want to do the Soldier Bee Test of Knowledge, and we'll make it happen. Congrats, everyone. Keep up the great work.
Woohoo! Congratulations, everybody.
Thank you, thank you.
Any questions?
Well, would either of them like to do their test now during the meeting?
Nope. Nope.
It's okay. You guys get with me offline. I'll do your test with you, okay?
Yeah, we won't put you on the spot.
That's right. We're glad you're here and glad you're joined, and no pressure, okay?
Alright, well, we look forward to having you promoted to Soldier Bee and having you as core guild members. That's awesome. So.
We do, Fate. I have nothing at this time, and if anyone has any questions or not, 3, 2, 1, back to you, Fate.
Alright, thank you. Hopefully we'll have a couple of new Soldier Bees to announce at the next meeting.
Oh, you know we will. The Swarm always wins.
Alright, this is actually the the time during the meeting where I like to kind of open up things for questions and answers. I just want to remind everyone that this is your chapter and this is your meeting. So anything that you have that you would like to share, this is the time to do it. If you have any questions or concerns or complaints or diatribes or anything at all, this is the time to share it. You have a voice and we want it to be heard. So just type /raise in the chat box and I will pass you the microphone. Doesn't matter if you're a newbie who's been here for 2 days or if you've been here for years. You're very welcome to take the floor. Who'd like to go first? Also, if there is a swarm member who's been extremely helpful to you this week and you just want to give them a shout out, this is a good time to do that as well. Or if you had a fun experience during while you're out exploring Tyria that you want to share, you can do that. Found a neat spot or just anything that you want to share, this is a great time to do it. Okay, we got one in the chat box. Daya gave a shout out to Azure Fate, Bashi, Ragnarsson, and Gorspike for helping him as a new member. You're very welcome. We're glad to have you join our family. All right, and all right, I guess nobody has anything to share then. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Azure then for our trivia contest. He can give you the rules on how that works. And while he's doing that, I'm actually going to go pull up random.org. I took a screenshot event, and what I do is I use random.org to select 2 random winners who will be receiving 18 slot bags just for being here. We appreciate you coming out and supporting our chapter meeting. So Azure, back to you.
All right, thank you. All right, guys, we are going to do a couple questions here. The way that the game works is in your chat box. I will ask a question in vent, and then in chat, the first person to type the correct answer will be the winner of that challenge, and they will get a prize. And at the same time, we will also have killer bees and knights and other people here that we're going to try and steer you in the wrong direction. You may choose to believe them, you may choose not to. That is your risk. Like I said, the first person to correctly answer the question in chat will be the winner of that question, and then at the end there will be 3 questions, and at the end you will all receive a prize. All right, the first question: name an event that is listed on the event lineup for Wednesday of this past week and the time that it starts. All right, we do have a winner. The first correct answer was guild missions at 6 p.m. on the event event lineup for this past week, April 23rd, Wednesday, guild missions at 6 p.m.
And they did used to be at 5 p.m. until this week, by the way, and they were changed. We just had a shortage of people not showing up on time, so we moved it up forward an hour.
I lost by an hour.
You were an hour early.
Just well prepared, that's all.
Better early than late.
Exactly.
I think he deserves the win just for that, being on time. We might send you a consolation prize.
Yeah. Okay, the next question. Just a logistical question, actually, that I have, not related to the game here. Can one person win more than once, or just only once?
Only once during each meeting, so yeah, if you correctly answered a question, then you are disqualified for the rest of the game until next week. Yeah, since Nylan was the one who answered the question correctly, he's our first winner, so he won't be able to answer the other two questions.
Alright, so the second question is based out of World v. World. And the question is, name the achievement for capturing enemy reactors in Edge of the Mists. And we have a winner. Asen had the correct answer with Reactor Robber. Alright, this last one is a little bit more difficult, just because there are a couple different things that you're going to have to list. The question is, what are the most recent trophy items listed in Cinderella's scavenger hunt minigame?
Ooh.
Gonna have to look at the forum.
I would like to see their amounts as well. We do not have a winner yet. No, Dia, that was last week's. That's the one I won. And we have a winner. Dia had the correct answer of 15 clumps of tar, 20 shells, and 22 hairy spider legs. So congratulations to Nylan, Asen, and Dia.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, all. Great job.
Congrats. Nice job.
Thank you for your participation in this week's edition.
And thank you, Azure, for leading such a fun trivia contest. You had them really thinking, I could tell. Well, while he was doing the trivia contest, I was getting some more winners for door prizes. We have so many winners here. You guys are all winners in my book. I just want you to know that. But according to random.org, we officially have 2 winners for our door prizes tonight. That's to thank you all for being here. Each of these winners will receive an 18-slot bag. The first door prize winner, dun dun dun, Asen.
He's on a roll.
You are special, brother. You are.
Hey, he had a magnet for promotion, so welcome aboard, brother.
All right, second winner, according to random.org, is Lilu. Woohoo!
Ooh, congrats.
Congratulations.
Isn't working right now.
Oh, thank you, commanding voice. We know that. Commanding voice. You will never be commanding.
Alright, I will get those prizes sent out to you, the door prize winners, the next day or so. I will be sending the prizes to Azure to distribute to the trivia winners as well. So we'll get y'all hooked up. Now that's all we've got for this meeting. Before we stop the recording, is there anything that anyone else would like to share? Anything at all? Going once? Going twice? Going 3 times? And Hailstorm!
Hailstorm.
Hailstorm.